So just really beginning to take a look and understand how massive the global CBD oil, market really is, because man, it's when you look at it, it's huge. And you can see from this, I found this curve here to be just extraordinary, because I want you to take a look at, this is exactly what we've shared. You take a look, North America, right? This curve of prosperity and how North America is leading the way in this entire process, right? And then, of course, what's coming next? Well, obviously, what's coming next is Europe. And so how great is it that we're in Europe, especially considering the fact that that's trailing the United States in a major way, okay? And then what's next? Latin America, okay? We'll talk about that. Oceania, East Asia, South Asia, and then down the road, the Middle East and Africa. You know what's so awesome is, folks, this is going to take decades for this entire industry to stabilize, right? To get up to that top stabilization level. And I would argue, I think that shows showing North America, that's the number one, you can't market in Canada or even Mexico yet. So that's actually not, probably you should move it down a little bit. But this is from Market Insights. So this is a published and public, if you will, analyzation of the CBD industry. So obviously, guys, we got the U.S. rocking, we got Europe rocking, and it's time to get Latin America rocking, okay? So I'm excited to share with you folks, in the coming days, we will be announcing our official opening dates for Latin America, and it's coming quickly. Now, to give you a little bit of perspective into how this process has been working, when we say that Europe is 5-ish or so years behind the United States inside of the space, we're not exaggerating. And that is why, as you know, it took us quite some time, roughly 2 years, to be able to get fully compliant and registered inside of the European Union, which is, again, a consortium, if you will, of a dozen and a half so different countries that kind of operate in one economy, so to speak, one currency, laws in one country automatically transfer to another, et cetera. Latin America is a little different. You have certain subsets, okay, of countries that will have an EU-style arrangement, like, for example, the Andean Pact between Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, okay, is in place, right? But it only includes those three countries, in South and Central America. And so, or South America, I would say. And it doesn't include all of South America, okay? And then not only from South America, you then move into Central America, right, which is a completely different set of economies, okay? And there isn't automatic integration between. So what that means is, versus registering our products in one EU member state that then makes our product permissible across the entire EU, we must register in every individual country that we want to be able to market in, okay? And this is a massive undertaking, all right? It's very expensive, very time consuming, because you have to replicate each country, but they're not all the same from a requirement perspective. They're also different as it relates to timing, okay? You have certain countries that are 10 years behind the CBD industry in the United States. Now, here's what I want you to think about. It's not a bad thing for you, not a bad thing for ZILIS, because we still want to have that opportunity in 5 years and 10 years and 15 and 20 years down the road. One of the things that excites me the most is we're not one of these companies that brings a novelty product to the market, gets hot, okay, pops up really fast, and then does what? Comes down really fast too, equally as fast, if not faster. We have an industry that is being built here, okay? And so this is a very, very exciting time to be able to move into Latin America. It is even earlier in Latin America than it is in Europe, all right? And again, we are waiting on a few pieces of final information we thought we would have by today. COVID has slowed things a little down inside governments, all right, but in health departments and things like that. But literally, guys, within days, we will be announcing the official opening and the country list for Latin America. And so this is happening and going to come quite quickly, which is very exciting. Okay, why is it exciting? What is it about this that makes it attractive? Let's take a look at some numbers. So in 2019, there were $42 million of CBD sold in Latin America, okay? Nearly all of which, by the way, was, under the table on the black market, et cetera. So you're dealing with products that are not registered, they're not compliant, right? And yet they sold 42 million. That is, ZILIS, the company, is bigger than the CBD industry in Latin America, right? Isn't that crazy? But look at this. This is where it gets exciting. By 2023, the sales in Latin America are projected to grow from 42 million to 448 million. Has anybody looked at their watch lately? It's 2020. Matter of fact, we're already 3/4 of the way through 2020. That means that 2023 is just 2 years and a few months away, okay? Now, I don't know if those numbers are gonna hit, because this is Brightfield Group. This is one of the most prestigious, economic research think tanks in the world. And they're saying it's gonna grow 966% in 10 years. Very, very powerful. So that's exciting, guys.